RB2 reps. Chris mentioned it to me because that used to be policy, and I thought, yeah, that sounds a good idea. Brilliant. Okay, pretty simple motion really. Essentially, as you can see today, we struggle to get people in, and I think that really affects who is represented here in our GMs. And this is a motion about really making sure that we have full GMs, and even if an individual can't get there, they will be represented in some format. And the way that I want people to be represented is that if someone is a member of a sports club, two people from each of those sports clubs or societies would come along and represent them there. But obviously, not everyone is an active member of a sports club or a society. Actually, what everyone does here is study. So the principle really, the most important thing is really resolves two, which is to make sure the senior course reps come along, so that they also get represented, so that we as students are represented here as a body, and then we don't have to worry about chorusy every time and have a mild panic and phone people to run in and stuff. So yeah, please vote yes. Or raise your hand. Like it.
Does anyone have any questions for you? Okay, we'll start there.
What about Christchurch meets on Thursday evenings? A member of the club which is meeting in about half an hour's time. I like to emphasise the whole of this meeting, not that we won't be able to get it. So while the club starts.
I think it's a very good question, and I'm glad that's been minuted. I think that's a separate question that should really be, should we always have these meetings on Thursdays? Which I think is a separate question that could be, and perhaps should be addressed. So I'm good with the question minuted, and yeah.
Sorry, can I just ask you your, sorry for the purpose of the minutes, if you could just say your name quickly before you ask. So last one was Ainsley Gilbert.
Edward Penny. I was wondering, are you thinking of any sanctions against
I wasn't when writing this motion, but I guess if
Can you repeat the question? Sorry, because we haven't.
I can repeat the question. It was about would there be any sanctions against people who don't turn up? It's not written down. I guess it's not for me to say either. Like that would go to next year's exec, and they probably decide on that.
I think it'd be very hard to control that. We can have a register and that sort of stuff, but we were, myself and the coordinator of the club, the society, and it would just be a huge amount of work and that sort of stuff.
Yeah.
So I think if we make it compulsory, and the clubs are aware that they have to come, then I think that would just be a start. I think if we say, well, if you don't come and all that sort of stuff, we'll just be adding a lot of work onto it. We just make sure we don't have, like, we've got 52 sports clubs across society, so I'm calling it for the society. Then I would just be but as I've written out this compulsory at the start, then even if we get 20 societies, we might.
Sorry, you answered particularly well.
I think we'll take that as a point of order.
It's the same question.
Okay.
Cool.
Right, would anyone like to speak against this motion? Okay, then I'll take it to a vote. All those in favour of passing this motion into your policy, please raise your hands. All those against? Any abstentions? Okay, so the motion clearly passes. As amended. Okay, now we're going to move on to a motion proposed by Chris Newcomb and seconded by Megan Fowler for course of seats. Chris, you have 3 minutes to speak in favour of the motion.
Okay guys, really this is a very, very simple motion because in some departments, like mine in law, you do get a receipt whenever you're given a hard piece of coursework into your general office, and in some departments like history or Interpol, you don't. And some departments then magically manage to lose your coursework, and then of course you then get blamed. It's a bit unfair really, and it's part of really what we're trying to do across the whole guild with the education policy is looking for consistency. So this is really just asking departments to all have a receipt whenever you hand in your coursework. It gets scribbled on, you get it, and it means then you can waive it at your department whenever they say you haven't handed in your coursework. That's about it really. It's just for consistency and again incorporated into the education campaign, guys. Cheers.
Chris, has anyone got any questions for us? Okay, one question. Say your name. Bob Harper.
I'm just wondering how this would, whether it would make it more difficult in the, say, in the department where you tend to put it, you don't tend to hand it to members of staff. You hand it to members of staff who are going to have to be on there the entire of the day. So basically just be there waiting for people to hand in their essays.
Yeah, but
People.
I know the Interpol General Office is like a 1 hour out kind of thing during lunch, like, but any department has that. Really, what could happen in Interpol or any other department where you've got to put it into a locker is you can go into the office, they can use their rubber stamp or scribble on, tear off slip on your submission form, and then you then get the staple it all together or whatever, and you then chuck it in the locker thing. So what happens in some departments, in some others, they just take a piece of coursework straight off you there and give you a receipt. Yellow.
Just on that point, Interpol, obviously there's hundreds of students, and a lot of us, like me, are right last minute. But if you've got a last minute, queue, you're not going to get the stamp in time or the receipt in time for it to appear, whereas the lockers just pop in when...
I get where you're coming from. You're worried that if you miss, say, a 2:30 deadline or whatever. In law, it's considered that at 2:30, if you're in the queue, waiting for the stamp on your piece of coursework, then you are handing it in at 2:30, even if you only get the stamp on it, say, 2 minutes.
So would anyone else like to speak in favour of this motion? Right, okay, I'm going to take it to a vote because there have to be an equal number of people to speak for and against the motion for an equal party debate. So I'm now going to take it to a vote. All those in favour of passing this policy and guild policy, please raise your hands. Really high. Okay, all those against? Any abstentions? Only use one hand. Really high. I know it's a kind of hand. Okay, motion clearly. Now I'm going to move on to Mike is now going to chair as well.
Yeah, so this is the take standing names, please, proposed by Andrew Tyndall and seconded by Aberystwyth.
Yeah, as we've heard, the university has now announced that in 2012 they'll be charging £9,000 per year for full-time undergraduates. That's regressive, it's unacceptable, it thoroughly undermines the entire point of education. It puts Aberystwyth University at risk, it puts Aberystwyth Town at risk. The students here represent up to maybe £200 million in the local economy. When you're charging £9,000 per year on tuition fees, you're going to lose out on so many students, particularly those, you're going to disproportionately hit those who are disabled, the female, anyone who is from a lower socioeconomic background, none of them will bother coming here. That's going to take a massive chunk out of the local economy, it's going to take a massive chunk out of the university, it will undermine education, and it is just thoroughly wrong. This university should be fully condemning any attempt to charge more than the current rate of tuition fees, and if anything, it should be going to oppose tuition fees in their entirety. We need to have a demonstration, be it here, be it in Cardiff, as Ben suggested. I'm not going to put that on here as an